You're watching Ticket TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in.
All right, man. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me as y'all hop on in here, man. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I got an emergency stream. Emergency stream, you guys. Let me know if y'all can hear me, man. I have an emergency stream. If y'all can hear me, let me know. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all can hear me, man. I have an emergency stream. This is an emergency. This is an emergency, man. Can y'all hear me? Y'all let me know in the comments, man, if y'all can hear me, man. This is bad, y'all. Salute to everybody that's in here, man. I have a devastating information to pass to y'all tonight, man. Damn, man. All right, hold on one second, man. Let me let y'all get in here. Damn. Yo, all right, man. For you guys who don't know what's going on, something bad just happened. Really bad. Something really bad. Something really bad just happened, bro. So NBA, ex-NBA player Dwight Howard. Hold on one second, y'all. Say what? Yeah. Yeah. Nah, I'm on live right now. All right. Give me 20 minutes. Give me 20 minutes. All right, y'all. I'm finna let y'all know what's going on, man. I got some bad news, man. Dwight Howard, we already know. Dwight, I know you subscribe. I know you listen to my channel, bro. I'm praying for you, brother. I'm telling you right now, man, whatever you're going through, bro, I'm praying for you, man. Because I'm going to tell you something, man. This is bad, brother. This is real bad. Now, Dwight Howard, we already know he has infamously been going through situations with that girl named Royce Reed. That girl, Royce Reed, been running around the internet for years, saying a lot of different things about Dwight Howard, you know? And, like I told you guys, you only see things from the outside. We never see things on the inside of people's relationships if we're not there. So Dwight, him getting out of that situation, she was still going in on Dwight Howard. Royce Reed was all this time. Up until the last time I heard her when she did a Cam Newton interview, and she said a lot of stuff. And she made a lot of serious allegations. Now, she said that Dwight at that time had tried to, I think she said her gag order was up, that he had a gag order allegedly on her or whatever like that. Let me tell y'all something, man. So Dwight, he got married to this girl who was on Love and Hip Hop, I believe. Her name was Amy Luciani. She's on Love and Hip Hop. This girl just went online. CPS, she says, just took their kids because Dwight Howard, she said, she alleges, let me say this again, not me. She alleges that CPS just took their child because Dwight Howard was using that stuff on his nose. I'm gonna play what she said, man.
But I'm fucking losing my fucking marriage to this shit. This shit right here.
And when she said this right here, she picked up a bag full of white stuff. I'm just gonna say that. She picked up a bag full of white stuff, and this is what she said. This is bad, yo.
But I'm fucking losing my fucking marriage to this shit. This shit right here. I told everybody, y'all got my stepdaughter was just taken by CPS because of her father. CPS and the police have been here 3 times in less than 3 months, and I stood in it with my husband, even though I was scared for my own self. Whatever he wanted me to say, whatever it was, I'm thinking this is my husband. I had everybody around me saying, Even after I tried to divorce him the first time, everybody around me says, you can't leave your husband this soon. You said through sickness, through health, through this, you said through good or bad. That's why I came back, but this is going way too far. But it's not even about me, it's about the kids. The stuff that I have to go through with he had him lying. I recorded it. He was coaching our son to lie on me, and I had to record it. And it's this shit. I try to tell everybody he needs some help. And ain't nobody wanna fucking listen because he got the money. I gotta say, whatever y'all don't understand, I live with him, he needs some help. And this is it. This is what I'm fucking losing my fucking marriage to. This shit right here. I told everybody, y'all gotta help him. He is spiraling. I'm in here with him. I'm trying to love him through it. I was gonna run out the door. I was gonna leave him. But everybody told me, don't leave him. He's struggling. I stayed, but not this year. We got the police involved. CPS, you lying on me. You making up alibis. You got our son, my stepson, lying. And thank God I recorded it. And he innocent in this, but you said just to protect yourself, you would take anybody out, including me, and I can't let you do it no more. I don't want to share the dirty secrets. I don't want to go out like how everybody else did this, man. But I gotta protect myself now. I'm uncomfortable. Now I don't know what is gonna. I don't know. I'm uncomfortable. This man has the money. This man controls it all. And it's not about no money. I've been with this man for 14, 15 months. I never asked him for $1, nothing. I'm not on the credit cards. I just love him for him. But this shit is going too fucking far. And I'm so embarrassed. And I gotta even I'm just like, I don't know what to do. When I heard my stepson being coached to lie on me, I gotta protect myself now, and I know it's supposed to be sickness and health, but this shit is scary. This is why I'm losing my fucking marriage.
Dog, she got a whole ball of that thing. God, dog. Bruh, she got enough in her hand. Bro, them people gonna run down on her right now. How they ain't find that? How in the blue hell did she go on live with that in her hand? I can't even show y'all this on the screen. How can bro, she got a whole God dog. Bro, listen, and she put that up close to her nose. She wiping her face while she God dog, bro. This some Scarface type ish, bro. Dog, unbelievable. Bro, if y'all seen this video, I can't show the video, bro, because she pulled out a whole back, bro. She pulled out a whole ball. She pulled out a Dwight, bro. Dwight, man. Bruh. This girl put out a whole bag full of bro, that's enough right there. Bro, she ain't smart. She got herself on tape with that in her hand. You got a whole ball and bruh, this is crazy. And this going viral right now. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Man, dog. Dwight, come on, man. I hope this shit ain't true. Come on, man. She pulled out the whole, and listen, she put the junk, she was wiping her nose the whole time. She got this stuff all over her hands, wiping her nose. God, dog, man, what in the blue hell? Man, this is crazy. Man, she got a whole rock in her hand, bro. Bro, this is crazy work, bro. I'm watching this junk. She got a whole bag. I'm talking about a big ass, she got a big ass goddamn Ziploc bag, dog. I'm talking about not the small junk. She got the big junk. She got the big junk. She got the goddamn she got the 8-ball MJG type shit, dog. God, dog. And she got a whole bag. She got the bruh. Let me play this again, man. This is crazy work, bro. This is, hey, yo, bro, listen. I'm be surprised they ain't got the whole goddamn DEA down at their crib right now when she pulled that shit out on live. That's crazy. I would have played the video. But she got that goddamn, that shit right there is uncut. Raw. Freeze your face off what she got in her hands.
But I'm fucking losing my fucking marriage to this shit. This shit right here. I told everybody.
She got a Scarface bag. God, no. Bro, she pulled that whole bag. When y'all see this bag, I can't show that to y'all, man. When y'all see this bag, bro, she got a whole Scarface bag full of that stuff, boy. Boy, that's enough right there. That's enough right there to get you in prison for goddaggone, bro. That should have put you in prison for 20 right there. At least 20. The shit she had, she got a whole goddaggone, bro. That's crazy. And then she pulled out a whole rock. God, no. This nigga Dwight, hey Dwight, man. Bro, that's crazy, man. I'm praying for you, brother, man. I hope this ain't true, man. I'm praying for that. All these girls be saying the same thing, man. That's crazy, bro. This girl pulled out a whole goddamn, and then listen, she ain't even like, she putting her hand up by her nose and stuff while she crying, wiping her nose, and her hand all got like the stuff all over it, man. God, she sniffling and stuff like when she crying. Bro, this is crazy work, man. Bro, she pulled out a whole goddamn. Somebody tell me how much y'all think that was in that bag, man. Now they say that the CPS don't came and took the man. That's crazy. Of course they're gonna take everyone in the house. How much y'all think that is, man? Yo, how much y'all think that she had in that bag, bro? I'm thinking she had a goddamn, bro. Listen, she at least had a half a brick. She at least had a half a brick in her hand. Bro, she had a lot in that bag, man. Bro, God, no. She had a lot in that bag, man. Man, there had to be like a cute, bro, listen, man. There had to be like bro. Yo, how much time that shit get y'all? Right there. Then she pulled, I don't know where she pulled. I can't see if she pulled the rock out from the bag or she pulled that jane out from the, how much y'all think she, bro, that's like 20 right there. Bro, that amount right there, that's like 20 right there. At least. At least, bro. Man, bro, crash out mode, bro. How can you crash out like that? Go live and put that joint up there like that. That's crazy, bro. Crazy. Man, I wish I could put it on the screen, but y'all know I can't put it on YouTube, man. Bro, she had a goddamn on, man. Man, dog. That shit like she had a half a brick. God, dog. Who's supplying them? Damn. Bro, that's crazy. I'm about to show y'all where y'all can find it at. Hold on. I can't put it up here on the screen, y'all, the video, but I'm going to show y'all where y'all can find it. Hold on. You got to, I found it on this, hold on, y'all. Let me put this on the screen. I'm going to show y'all right now where y'all can go see this joint at, man. Bro, this is crazy work, bro. Bro, when I see that, bro, she had that joint way too close to her, somebody said 8 years. Bro, she had it, bro. That joint looked like a half a brick down there. God, no. Bro, that joint was crazy. Hold on, man. Somebody said 8 plus 5. Bro, I'm thinking that's like 20 right there. Then she pulled out a rock too. Hold on, y'all. She pulled out a rock too. Damn. This is where I seen it right here. I'm about to show y'all right now. Right here, bruh. Crash out mode, man. Crash out mode right there on Twitter. I saw it on Raindrop Media page. The video right there. All you gotta do is go right on there. Bro, that's crazy.
Losing my fucking marriage to this shit. This shit right here. I told everybody, y'all got my stepdaughter was just taken by CPS because of her father. CPS and the police have been here 3 times in less than 3 months, and I stood in it with my husband, even though I was scared for my own self. Whatever he wanted me to say, whatever.
Yeah, somebody said that's 20, bro. Listen, she pulled out that, bro. That's damn near half a brick, man. She pulled out damn near half a brick of the raw, man. Bro, that's 20. Bro, that's 20 right there, bro. Then I don't know. I couldn't see where she pulled the rock from. I don't know if she pulled it from that bag, but she had a whole rock in her hand, though, right up there by her face. I'm like, dog, bro, you can fall out right there. That's crazy, man. I couldn't believe when I seen this, man. Blew my socks off, man.
But I'm thinking this is my husband. I had everybody around me saying, even after I tried to divorce him the first time, everybody around me says, you can't leave your husband this soon. You said through sickness, through health, through this, you said through good or bad. That's why I came back, but this is going way too far. But it's not even about me. It's about the kids. The stuff that I have to go through with he had him lying. I recorded it. He was coaching our son to lie on me, and I had to record it. And it's this shit. I try to tell everybody he needs some help. And ain't nobody wanna fucking listen because he got the money. I gotta say, whatever y'all don't understand, I live with him, he needs some help. And this is it.
Oh, nah, ain't as much as I thought it was. I'm looking at it now. I just saw a different angle. That it looked like it was more than what it was. But that part, what they got in there, shit, nigga, you get some serious time for that shit. What she had in that bag? That's like a quarter pound. That's like a quarter of a. That's like a quarter right there, man. What I seen in that bag right there. I thought it was like a half. That's like a quarter, man. That shit a big ass bag though, man. Bro, and I'm trying to let me see where she pulled out this rock from though. Hold on, man.
This is what I'm fucking losing my fucking marriage to. This shit right here. I told everybody, y'all gotta help him. He is spiraling. I'm in here with him. I'm trying to love him through it. I was gonna run out the door. I was gonna leave him. But everybody told me don't leave.
Boy, this some real life loving hip hop shit, boy. God, dog. I know they like, man, where the cameras at when you need them, James? Man, bro, this some real life loving hip hop shit, boy.
He's struggling. I stay, but not this year. We got the police involved. CPS, you locked.
I don't know how the police involved. You went on live you went on live with that raw in your hand. That's like a quarter of bro. You went on live, bro. She probably getting arrested right now. You know the cops gonna run. They're going right to where she live right now. And if she got that on her, how much you think? Damn. If they raid the crib, man, bro, man. Damn.
On me, you making up alibis. You got our son, my stepson, lying. And thank God I recorded it. And he innocent in this, but you said just to protect yourself, you would take anybody out, including me, and I can't let you do it no more. I don't want to share the dirty secrets. I don't want to go out like how everybody else did this, man. But I got to protect myself now. I'm uncomfortable. Now, I don't know what is going to, I don't know. I'm uncomfortable. This man has the money. This man controls it all. It is not about no money. I've been with this man for 14, 15 months. I never asked him for $1, nothing. I'm not on the credit cards. I just love him for him. But this shit is going too fucking far. And I'm so embarrassed. And I gotta even I'm just like, I don't know what to do. When I heard my stepson being coached to lie on me, I gotta protect myself now, and I know it's supposed to be through sickness and health, but this shit is scary. This, this, this is why.
Damn, she pulled it from the bag. God, dog. She pulled that jump from. That's where she pulled it from. Dog, man. Bro, she pulled a rock right out the bag, though, man. Crash out. Crash out. Crash. Man, you know what he said? Whatever I'm with, my chick with it too. Man, bro, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy work. You talking about, bro, the cops, bro, I swear to God, the cops probably don't, hey, right now, they crib getting raided right now. Crib, cars, everything getting raided right now. They don't ran down in the crib. They don't, because she came on live with the bag in her hand. So that means they going to double back. They watch that live. They over there right now. I guarantee you all of them going to prison. I guarantee you. She went on live with the bag in her hand, with the rock in her hand, raw. You can see the substance all over her hands. That's crazy, bruh. So yeah, they're gonna have the alphabet boys gonna be down there. They're gonna kick in the door. They're gonna raid the entire crib. They're gonna ask her where everything at. She gonna tell them. Damn, Dwight, man, you just got inducted in the Hall of Fame. Damn, bro. Royce been saying all this stuff for the longest, bruh. Royce told Peter this nigga had stuff on the table. And he said she was lying though, man. This girl done came and pulled the whole, but bro, she had to be caught up in that because for her to be touching that stuff like that, man, the way she was touching it, man, I mean, she was comfortable like pulling that shit out the bag, man. And she had that joint way close to her face because you could see this substance all over her hand, and then she was crying. She got snot coming down her nose. She using the same hand to wipe her nose, though. That's crazy. Bro, this is the biggest crash out I think I've ever seen in recent history. Where you just pull out the brick, you pull out the rock, the straight raw on live. You don't even need no investigation. The cops got you on live. You don't even need no investigation. They finna come down there right now. You finna have all the alphabet boys come down there and kick in every door. And anything he got in that motherfucker, bro, this man might spend the rest of his life in prison if they got enough shit down there. That's crazy, bro. You know they're going to test both of them. They're going to test both of them. And for them to snatch the young, they had to have evidence, bro. This is bad work. This is nasty work right here, bro. And then you going off everything that Royce Reed was saying the whole time, though, dog. Like, you can't go out like this, though, Dwight, man. You can't go out like this. Damn, bro. This is straight crash out, man. Damn, whatever I'm with. My chick with it, too. That's crazy, bro. Man, she said she got the recording. She said she got the recording. That's what she said. I hope that she ain't right, man. I hope Dwight, man. Dwight, I hope you ain't do that, man. Man, bruh. That's crazy, bruh. But this is what I'm saying to y'all, right? This is what I'm saying to y'all. The other girl was saying the same type of stuff. And they was supposed to get divorced ASAP. But she stayed with him. She was talking about, oh, well, my vows, and people was telling me I'm a clown. You gave your vows, you gonna leave that nigga after one time. But see, all that shit Dwight was denying, man. He was denying. He said that the people was lying when they said that he was going both ways. He said that the people was lying when they sued him, and the dude was saying that, you know what I'm saying? He said that, Dwight went to court. And in court, his lawyer admitted that he had a consensual sexual relationship with that man. Because the dude was accusing Dwight of a lot of like salacious stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? And the dude said that Dwight R-worded him. Remember, that hurt him from getting back in the NBA because he was trying to come back to the NBA. He had went to work out with the Golden State Warriors. I'll never forget. And I was thinking the Golden State Warriors was gonna sign him. Then them allegations came out. He was like, yo, they were scared to sign me because of the allegations and stuff like that. And then it ended up getting dropped, that lawsuit. But dude, he accused this man of all kind of stuff. He accused him of making him, suck his beefcake, and said that the dude said he slobbed on the knob, and I was like, man, this is crazy, man. This is disgusting work right here. And so, Dwight had first, when that girl asked him, when she asked him, was he gay? He was like, nah, why would I be? He said, nah. He said, you don't hide that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gay. He said, I'm not gay. I don't hide that. But then in that when that shit went to court, he admitted that he had a consensual relationship with that man. And I'm talking about the nigga that looked like Joanna Man. I'm talking about the dude that looked like Joanna Man. He admitted he had a relationship with that nigga in the court. But Dwight said he didn't take nothing. It was consensual. I'll never forget the nigga that looked like Joanna Man, nigga. Straight up. So he had that. It was a couple of Transformers that came out and made allegations. A couple of them that made allegations. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, bro. You know what I mean? Then, like I told y'all, Royce Reed was out here. She was saying all kind of crazy stuff. She was saying some of the same type of stuff, though. You know what I mean? But, he kind of got past that. Man, that's crazy, bro. The crash out is crazy, man. I'm praying he ain't do that jump, man. I'm praying that brother ain't do that jump. But I'm telling you, I guarantee you right now, they down at that crib, right expeditiously, I guarantee you. When she pulled out that bag, I guarantee you they ran right down there. They're going to run through the whole crib. You never know what Dwight doing. If he's there, and we don't know. So I don't want to speculate on that. You know what I mean? Bro, that shit's crazy. Bro, I ain't never seen nothing like that. Where shorty just come on, go live, and pull out the whole bag and pull out a whole rock. Man, and got the substance all over her hand and putting it all up on her face when she wiping her face. I'm like, oh, this is crazy. This girl, Amy Luciani, stay taking L's, bro. This is the same girl that was on Love and Hip Hop. That's crazy. Wow, man. Wow, bro. Man. So yeah, man. So those was the allegations, y'all. It was right there, right? Let me tell y'all what it was. I'm finna tell y'all what it was. The allegations, against Dwight Howard. I'm finna tell you. Hold on. So the first allegation was, and remember, I'm finna tell y'all how this whole thing happened. So the first allegation was from the dude named Stephen Harper, right? Back in 2023. Now he basically, said that they had connected via Instagram and it went down in the DM, he said, starting in May of 2021. You know what I'm saying? He said that he initiated it by hitting up Dwight. Now, he said they exchanged sexually explicit messages and that he took an Uber to Dwight Howard's crib that night. Now, he said the evening began with consensual kissing with Dwight Howard. That's what this dude said. And he said they watched a movie. Then he said a third man just came in out of nowhere named Kitty, right? And that was a transformer that came out there, transvestite that came out there, right? And so he said that transformer came and arrived unexpectedly around 5 a.m. Now, he said that Dwight had invited him without telling, right? So the other dude said that Dwight invited him without telling the other dude. So Harper explicitly refused to participate in the threesome, right? Dwight Howard, who's 6'10", 240 pounds, allegedly, according to this dude, began groping him, right? Groping his Sakistan. Put it to you like that, right? And despite his objections, forcefully stripped him, is what he alleged, and performed non-consensual oral on him, right? He said that Dwight gave him top. He didn't even agree to it. Now, he said that Dwight held him down and forced his beefcake in his mouth. Yeah, too raw. He said he forced his beefcake in his mouth until he squeezed. And then the third man was alleged to also be involved in these acts. Now, from that, Harper alleged that he cried during that incident and was told to cancel his Uber and let the third man drive him home, and was warned to keep quiet or face violence. And then he claims that he also included the sexual battery, assault, and battery, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and false imprisonment. And he also alleged that he had screenshots of the Instagram DMs and text messages and the Uber receipt as evidence in that case. So he reported the incident to the police as an R word back in July of 2022, right? But there was no criminal charges that were filed. Police suspended the case due to a lack of follow-up, right? Now, they've always accused Dwight, said he got a lot of power down there in Georgia because they said his family is somehow tied up in the legal system down there, right? These are the allegations. Now, Dwight has denied this stuff. Now, Dwight, he denied all wrongdoing. Now, in October 2023, he admitted that he met the dude, and that Dwight said that they had consensual sexual activity, and with him and the third dude. But he said that he didn't cause no injury and everything was agreed to by all parties, right? So you got past that situation, then you got to the Royce Reed shit. Royce Reed came out and accused this nigga of having that stuff in front of the youngins, right? At the crib, right? Now follow people what I'm saying to y'all now. So now, Kwame, what's up, big dog? Salute, homie. So now, Shorty, she was on, remember, they was going in on Cam Newton when Cam Newton had a girl on there telling her story. She was like, yo, y'all don't know what I'm dealing with. This dude, she alleged that Dwight was doing this crazy stuff, like had stuff on the table near the son. That was she alleged. Now, this whole other chick come out tonight, bro. Bro, this girl is married to Dwight right now. She said they went and snatched up the youngin, their kid. And she said that they got daggone CPS don't went and got the, and she said Dwight is hooked on that stuff, man. And she pulled up a whole brick. She pulled out a rock on live. She pulled a brick. Let me tell y'all something. She pulled a rock. I ain't gonna say a brick because a brick is a whole. She pulled a rock. This shit is like a damn near April. Bro, she pulled a rock of that raw on live in a hole. She pulled up at least, they had enough of that white stuff in that bag. That's at least 20 years. And this is what she said right here. Play it again.
This shit.
And remember, as she's saying this shit, she's showing it.
I'm losing my fucking marriage to this shit. This shit right here. I told everybody, y'all got my stepdaughter was just taken by CPS because of her father. CPS and the police have been here 3 times in less than 3 months, and I stood in it with my husband, even though I was scared for my own self. Whatever he wanted me to say, whatever it was, I'm thinking this is my husband. I had everybody around me saying, even after I tried to divorce him the first time, everybody around me says, you can't leave your husband this soon. You said through sickness, through health, through this, you said through good or bad. That's why I came back, but this is going way too far. But it's not even about me, it's about the kids. The stuff that I have to go through with he had him lying. I recorded it. He was coaching our son to lie on me, and I had to record it. And it's this shit. I try to tell everybody.
Now, when she said that, she pulled up that bag. She pulled up that big ass bag with that white stuff in it. Bro, this girl put her hand in the stuff and pulled out a rock. I'm talking about big ass rock. And she had this stuff all over her hands. And she was wiping her face and she was crying, bro. I was like, oh, you got that stuff all up on your face? I'm like, man, she had, and bro, that was raw. That was pure. That was that A1 Perico. That was uncut right there, bro. She pulled out a bag of that raw. They at their crib right now, kicking that door down right now.
Everybody, he needs some help. And ain't nobody wanna fucking listen because he got the money. I gotta say whatever y'all don't understand. I live with him. He needs some help. And this is it. This is what I'm fucking losing my fucking marriage to. This shit.
Yo, bro, she pulled out. Let me tell y'all, she crashed out, bro. She pulled out the little vial, and she put some of the stuff. Bro, she got a bag. She got a bag full of that. She got a bag. Let me put it like this. She got a bag full of that baby powder. She got a bag. No, she got a bag that's a quarter full of the baby powder. She got a rock. And she got a vial with some of that stuff in it. She opened it and poured it on her hand and said, yo, this is what I'm dealing with. Yo, this is crazy, man. This is crash out season.
This shit right here. I told everybody, y'all gotta help him. He is spiraling. I'm in here with him. I'm trying to love him through it. I was gonna run out the door. I was gonna leave him. But everybody told me, don't leave him. He's struggling. I stayed, but not this year. We got the police involved. CPS, you're lying on me. You making up alibis. You got our son, my stepson, lying. And thank God I recorded it. And he innocent in this, but you said just to protect yourself, you would take anybody out, including me, and I can't let you do it no more. I don't want to share the dirty secrets. I don't want to go out like how everybody else did this, man. But I gotta protect myself now. I'm uncomfortable. Now I don't know what is gonna. I don't know. I'm uncomfortable. This man has the money.
No, don't wipe your face.
This man controls it all. And it's not about no money. I've been with this man for 14, 15 months. I never asked him for $1, nothing. I'm not on the credit card. I just love him for him. But this shit is going too fucking far. And I'm so embarrassed. And I gotta even I'm just like, I don't know what to do. When I heard my stepson being coached to lie.
Now, let me say this. Everybody keeps saying, now let me say this. Royce Reed was saying the same type of stuff. That right, what she said, Royce Reed was saying some of the same type of stuff. And Royce Reed was crying the same way. Now, how much y'all want to bet Royce go crazy? Royce is going to go ballistic. She going to go crazy online. Matter of fact, I might got to go look and see what she talking about. Because she going to go crazy online over this. Trust what I tell you. Trust what I tell you. And Dwight, I'll be telling everybody, talking about something. Man, bro, come on, man. You sat up there on an interview with Christian Leahy and said you wasn't gay, bro. But then when you got taken to court, you admitted that you know what I'm saying, you had sex with the dude. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just, come on, bro. Just keep that shit 100, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit's sad, man. That shit's sad, man. That shit's sad, bro. Like, man, I'm sad, man. Like, I hope, man, because you know the cops, I guarantee y'all, the cops and the DE, they kicking down their door right now as we speak. I guarantee y'all when tomorrow, I guarantee you're going to hear that they raided that whole house getting tore up. She went on live with that, bro. That whole house getting tore up, bro. They going to tear his house up, nigga. Trust what I'm telling y'all this. Trust what I'm telling y'all this. They going to tear his house to shreds tonight. And he gonna be ticked. Dwight got a big ass house too. Shit, they gonna tear that house up tonight. They probably tearing that shit up right now as we speak. You know what I mean? Shit crazy, man. Bro, it's a crash out season, man. You know what I mean? Bro, this is sad, man. You be hearing about a lot of players, like, And my boy Two Raw, he a historian in the game, so he probably know other players who dealt with these type of issues, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's real like that, man. And you know, dudes need to get help if that's what they're battling. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of y'all gotta understand, some of these guys they go through a lot of stuff as far as they mentally can't deal with being out of the league. It depresses them. It takes them to a whole different place. Like I know guys who mentally it destroyed them for a few years being out the league. Like you don't live that life no more. You ain't playing games every night. You're not, you know what I'm saying? You're not on the road. People you don't have the same popularity. People ain't looking at you the same. You know what I mean, man? Straight up, bro. It's a whole lot of shit that's being said about Dwight. You've been hearing stuff for a minute. Transvestites, the now you hearing about all this. You've been hearing about alleged substance uses. I'm telling y'all what it is. You know what I mean? Straight up, man. Straight up, bro. To the brother who said something, hey, shut your mouth, boy. Shut your mouth when you talking to a big dog, nigga. Shut up, man. If you ever come in here firing off on me, boy, what the hell wrong with you? I'm bringing you the news, sucker. Sit down and shut the hell up. And be happy that somebody's in here telling you something that's factual information. Period. Somebody somebody should have been got at this dude when old girl was running around here saying all that stuff she was saying. That should have already been made clear. The hell you talking about? Barry Gordy looking ass nigga. So yeah, like I was saying to y'all, man, the crash out is real, man. That I felt bad when she pulled that shit out online though, man. Like, yeah, man, they gonna tear his house up tonight, bro. His house, yeah, bro. They gonna tear that shit up tonight, man. He definitely gonna, you know, be upset about the condition of everything when they finish tearing through that shit, bro. You know, and I'm sad because she said that they took their son, so I'm sad about that, man. But you know, shouldn't nobody be around that type of stuff, man. Like real talk, man. Should no younger be around that type of stuff, man. You know what I mean? And like I told y'all, a lot of y'all, we don't know the stuff that goes on in these celebrities' private lives. It only be shit like this when it come public. It only be stuff like this when it come public. Let me say this again. When it comes public, yeah, I'm about to check out Royce Reed right now. When it comes public, that's when it all get exposed to the world. But we can think that everybody doing okay behind, like just because of what you see on the outside. I've always told all of y'all this. It don't be like that, man. It really be different, man. It really be different, y'all. So this is a very sad, situation, man. Let me see what Royce Reed had to say. Hold on. That shit going crazy online. Let me see something. Let me see something right now. Let me see. Oh yeah, she right now she's at it. Let me see. It's always been about the kids, bitch. Until you do right by me. It's always been about the kids, bitch. It's always been about the kids. Now you want to speak? I'm still blocked up, so I can't see what the fuck you're saying. But now you want to speak because he brought you into it? Girl! It's everybody else's fault? Wow! So you just don't think any of us fell for the antics either, right? None of us fell for the narcissism. Are you fucking crazy, Amy? Amber? What is it? Like, are you serious right now? You call me crazy, right? You said I was jealous. You said I wanted him. When it's always been about the damn kids. And now you want to sit here and cry and sit here and be like, it's because of what everybody else did to him. No! It's because of what he does to people. Shit! I was just fucking first. I was collateral damage. Let's call Roy
innocent because I'm baby Jesus.
Man, this is crazy work, bro. Hold on, man. This is crazy work. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me see something. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to check something out. Hold on.
Girl, shut up.
Hold on. Let me see something. I want to see something, y'all. I got to see this. Let me see. Yeah, this shit going. Bro, that's crazy, bro. She pulled out a whole man, and it's going viral online right now. Yeah, it's definitely going viral, bro. Hold on, she said more? Hold on.
Recorded, and it's this shit. I try to tell everybody he needs some help. And ain't nobody wanna fucking listen because he got the money. I gotta say whatever y'all don't understand. I live with him. He needs some help. And this is it. This is what I'm fucking losing my fucking marriage to. This shit right here. I told everybody, y'all gotta help him. He is spiraling. I'm in here with him. I'm trying to love him through it. I'm not mad at you for lying on him. And I love you still. And there's no beef there, okay? You don't have to hide from me and run from me. I'm Miss Amber. I'm going to be in this room in the corner. I'm not bothering you. You're innocent in this. But never forget, when you lie on people, David, you can get them killed, sent to prison, jail. You can. So you must always tell the truth. Yeah. Telling the truth, but you lie. How you made them lie? What are you doing in Layla's room? Framing her?
Dwight slammed the door in her face. Dog. Damn.
He's literally in her room, framing her.
Dwight slammed the door in her face. Damn.
And I'm going to record it all. My marriage has landed me in a very dangerous position. My stepdaughter was just taking my CPS because of her father. CPS and the police have been here 3 times in less than 3 months, and I stood in it with my husband, even though I was scared for my own self. Whatever he wanted me to say, whatever it was, I'm thinking this is my husband. I had everybody around me saying, even after I tried to divorce him the first time, everybody around me said, you can't leave your husband this soon. You said through sickness, through health, through this, you said through good or bad. That's why I came back, but this is going way too far. This is not him. This is not Dwight. This is trauma. This is everything he's been through, but just not the kids. I have to advocate for the kids. And I can't go down for what he's doing. So they took our daughter. And I'm just sitting there like, do I speak up? Do I be quiet? What do I do? But I caught this man. I caught this man forcing our 12-year-old son to cover for him, his son, to cover for him. He had him lying. I recorded it. He was coaching our son to lie on me, and I had to record it. And it's this shit. I try to tell everybody he needs some help. And ain't nobody want to fucking listen because he got the money. I gotta say, whatever y'all don't understand, I live with him. He needs some help. And this is it. This is what I'm fucking losing my fucking marriage to. This shit.
Dog, I don't want to laugh. Bro, they got that shit on. Bro, I don't want to laugh because it's not funny, bro. This is sad. Bro, they got that shit on World Star with her with a picture. They got the picture of her on World Star with the goddamn rock in her hand. God, dog. They some savages, boy. Dog.
This shit right here. I told everybody, y'all gotta help him. He is spiraling. I'm in here with him. I'm trying to love him through it. I was gonna run out the door. I was gonna leave him. But everybody told me, don't leave him. He's struggling. I stayed, but not this year. We got the police involved. CPS, you're lying on me. You making up alibis. You got our son, my stepson, lying. And thank God I recorded it. And he innocent in this, but you said just to protect yourself, you would take anybody out, including me, and I can't let you do it no more. I don't want to share the dirty secrets. I don't want to go out like how everybody else did this, man. But I got to protect myself now. I'm uncomfortable. Now, I don't know what is going to, I don't know. I'm uncomfortable. This man has the money. This man controls it all. And it's not about no money. I've been with this man for 14, 15 months. I never asked him for $1, nothing. I'm not on the credit card. I just love him for him. But this shit is going too fucking far. And I'm so embarrassed. And I gotta even I'm just like, I don't know what to do. When I heard my stepson being coached to lie on me, I gotta protect myself now, and I know it's supposed to be through sickness and health, but this shit is scary.
This man scarf that shit.
This is why I'm losing my.
Oh no! She pulled out the rock. Oh my God, boy! She pulled out an 8-ball on him, man. Come on, man. Dog, man. Hold on, man. I gotta see something real quick, bro. I don't want to laugh, man. This shit crazy, bro. Bro, I'm scrolling through line. They trolling this shit now, man. This is crazy, bro. Oh my God. I can't show y'all. If I show y'all this picture, man, oh my God, bro. Hold on. I gotta blur this out, man. I gotta blur this out. I'm finna show you. I gotta blur it out, man. I got to show y'all this. I'm gonna blur it out though, so they can't say I showed no substance. I'm gonna blur it out for y'all, bro. This is crazy, bro. Man, Dwight, come on, man. yo, man, dog. Yo, she put that joint on right. I'm finna show y'all. Will y'all see this thing? Oh, man. Hold on, bro. Let me put this right here, man. Bro, that's a big ass rock she had, bro. That was some goddamn Tony Montana shit she had in her hand, bro. Man. You talk about some straight. Hold on. Let me blur this out right now. I'm going to blur this shit out right now. Let me see. Blur it out. That way YouTube can't say I didn't blur this out. Hold on. Blur it out. I'm finna show y'all, bro. Okay, I blurred it out now. We good now, y'all. We good now. Oh, I didn't blow out the white powder on her hands. She got white powder on her hands. I ain't blurred it out. Hold on. Well, forget it. Bro, look at all that powder she got on her hands. I'm about to show y'all, bro. Now, they blurred it. I blurred it out. Hold on. Bro, this is crazy, man. Oh, my God. Bro, man. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no effing way, man. Bro, this is crazy. This is some goddamn GTA shit, man. Man. Hold on, you guys. Here we go. Oh, let me put this on the screen for y'all, man. I blurred it out, y'all. I blurred it out. Here we go. I had to blur it out. Y'all forgive me. I couldn't do it like that on YouTube, man. Damn, dog. God, dog. So in the right hand, which will be on y'all left side, she got the bag, the big ass bag. And in the hand that she got up, bruh, she got a big ass rock. Oh, man. Bro, this is some Tony Montana-ish, man. Bro. Bro, that shit look at God, dog. Let me look something up real quick, man. Man. Hold on. And they in California. Let me see. I want to see how much time you get in California because I know what it is. Hold on. Let me see. I think I know what it is. Hold on. How much prison time can you get for 8 ball? Let me see. Damn, bro. Hold on, let me see. Oh, okay. This ain't okay. So I'm going to show y'all right now. So an 8 ball is basically 3.5 grams, right? It varies by jurisdiction. Let me see in California. I think they're in Cali. In California. Let me put California. In California. Let me see. Nah, they ain't. So the 8 ball, they ain't nothing. The 8 ball, they ain't nothing but a year in county jail, right? But that bag is something different she got in that left hand, right? That bag is something. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see something. Hey, that's a big ass bag right there, bro. Let me see something. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. That could have been like. That had to be enough for like 6 or 7, 8 balls. Let me see. That's like 21 grams. Let me see. Right. It all depends, man. It all depends, like what your intent was. You know what I mean? Hold on, y'all. Yeah, it all depends, man. It ain't as much as I thought it was gonna be, though. So even if she had like 6, 8 balls, yeah, they ain't too much time in Cali. That's if you're not trying to sell it. If you're trying to use it, that's something different. You know, y'all already know they look at users different than they look at the people who sell it. Cause they look at you like an addict. Hold on, let me see something, y'all. Cause I want to show y'all this. Oh, they live in Atlanta. Hold on, let me see. I thought it was in Cali. I thought Dwight Howard was in Cali. He's in Atlanta. That's right. What the hell am I thinking about Cali? My bad. In Atlanta. My bad. I'm glad y'all told me that. I don't know what the hell I was thinking about. He do live in Atlanta, Georgia. Let me see. In Atlanta. Damn. What the fuck? Oh shit. 1 to 15 years. God dog. For simple possession. What? Yeah, that is what I thought. But normally, they say normally people getting around 2 to 5 years. Right? So they said, but if you got like baggies, scale, cash, stuff like that, 5 to 8 years. 3 to 5 with good time. Parole. If you got any priors, you going 10 plus. You gonna do a first down. Man, bro. So it says the bottom line right now, for as much as she had in her hand, they said the bottom line right now in Atlanta is 1 to 15 years for possession alone. for possession with the intent to distribute is 5 to 30 years, right? So a high chance of state prison time, realistic sentence would be from 3 to 8 years, right? For the first offense. First offense. For the amount that she showed right there on that screen. First offense, right? All right. Now, as I told y'all, Royce Reed had come out. She had already said some stuff too, man. Royce Reed had already said some stuff to Cam Newton about this. You know what I mean? Royce Reed had already been saying stuff to Cam Newton. You know what I mean? I'm going to let y'all hear what she said to Cam. She had already been going in with Cam. Right?
From this interview. It's the fact that when someone has so much power over you and you become like the ant fighting the elephant. So my goal is for them to have a safe space to get their story out. It's just so they can breathe. Because when I told mine, I felt free. When you say you've been silenced, in what way and who? Dwight Howard. I was literally silenced by a document. He didn't realize by us having this new agreement that now allows me to speak because it null and voids the old one. That's also why all the records are unsealed. Congratulations. He wants to keep this image that everyone has of him. He's the one who smiled when he played basketball. He's Mr. Happy, I'm Nickelodeon. That's not who he really is. This person is an angry person, and nobody sees that, and that's why we got here. He will do anything and everything to destroy you in order to get to hide the true him. You broke up because he cheated, but you got back with him knowing that he did cheat. Thinking that, Well, he begged me, and I went and I heard him out, and then I was getting ready to leave, and then it was like, can I have a hug? A hug turned into hand movements, turned into kisses on the neck, and... Notebook shit. Yeah. Now I'm pregnant. Hey, makeup sex is a motherfucker, boy, you hear me? But that's also around the time when I found out that he was with this other girl. Yeah. And the plot thickens. Yeah. He wouldn't leave me alone. He kept me in court, taking everything from me as I tried to better myself. I have tried so fucking hard to live. And you keep doing this shit behind closed doors. Now I'm at the point of this conversation that it almost feels wrong. So imagine living it. I mean, we already here. Fuck it. Is he gay?
Now, y'all remember people got mad. Let me say this. They got mad at Cam Newton for doing this interview. They got mad at Cam Newton for this. They was like, yo, Dwight got mad at Cam Newton for this. But now, when you look at it, it's like, damn, that shit was like a warning, man. That was crazy, man. It was like a warning, man. Because now when you look at this right here, man, and you go back and you listen to what she said, you look at this shit like, damn, dog, this is like crash out mode, man. Crash out mode, man. And it's just like, man, you know, you hope Dwight get up out of that, man. You don't want to see you in that, Dwight, man. Like, real talk, bro. That shit. Shorty don't went on the internet in front of the whole world. She went viral in 1 hour. She don't went viral everywhere. They talking about this everywhere, dog. Bruh. And she was recording the man, too. Crazy work, man.
This person who I have the opportunity to sit across from is a professional dancer, a loving mother, a fighter, empowerer.
Right. So, yeah, she did an interview again with Cam Newton, y'all. And they was mad at Cam over this interview because Cam asked her, was Dwight Howard gay? She really didn't want to get into that, but she threw some hints. Now, like I said, Dwight denied it in public, but then, you know what I'm saying? But then she said some other stuff. Like, shit crazy, man. This is the reason why. Like, you don't, like, bro, that shit wild, man. I pray for the brother, man. Dwight, you listen to this, man? Pray for you, brother, man, because, you know what I'm saying? Bruh, this shit wild, man. It's wild, bro.
Building to develop artists, but that's also where they come and practice, but then they can find their dancers there as well, other performers. But along with that, I'm doing movies. I'm actually going to Detroit tomorrow, Sunday, to film a new series. I can't talk too much about it, but...
Now, she was just basically telling him whatever she got going on, blase, blase, blah. But it got crazy. And here it go right here, the part that got crazy.
Abuse started to happen. Between me and Dwight? Yeah. Oh, that was like, remember around the show? So that was older. That had previously happened to you, all the while knowing this is damage that has been done, but you still go back. But again, we're talking about before 2009. Yeah, but it don't matter when it happened, though, Royce. I know, but again, somebody just died. Yes. And this person is calling you devastated. No, I'm not. And like losing it and claiming like he's just this changed person and what his plans are in therapy and begging for forgiveness. Like, it's been how long? And again, you've been punched. You got to remember, like, I'm being punched. It can't get any worse. Like, shit, I'm punched. Punched, not literally punched with like just the emotional tactics. Yeah, that's happening, yeah. And you're falling for them. Like, well, that one, yeah, because I wanted all the other shit to stop. But the physical abuse between us, like, I was one of them people who said that I would never go back, and I did twice. And when people ask, like, oh, at this point it's your fault. When you have been so mind-fucked to thinking that you're worthless, that nobody will want you, that you ruined baby Superman, baby Jesus, you start to believe that stuff. So any little inkling of like joy, you take it. But when he did it the first time, I was shocked. Like, I had a knife, pulled on me before he had ever done it. I was, at knife point. So when I even talk about that story, and I'm like, the people who were there, y'all know this happened because of my reaction. And it was my reaction because that's how I was raped. And I made sure I said that. So for them to minimize it and again act like my pain is unreal or like shit didn't happen, that bothers me. Because I did try to forgive and not do this. And again, when you're a woman who's made to feel so less than, I mean, just a moment of joy, you take it. So when he flung me into the entertainment center and then accidentally, like, I always say I don't think he did it on purpose, but flung Braylon, like, there's pictures of the entertainment center when I first moved into the house and when the doors are broken. The timeline sets up. His family sits here and comes on the internet and act like I'm lying. I asked him, the midget-ass friend, he was at the fucking house. He told him, hey, man, stop, that's a female. And then he gets up and picks up your little boy who's now crying that just walks out and your goddaughter sitting on the couch, don't know what to do, and you got to have a conversation with her now? All because I didn't have a backpack or some Skittles. But all the apologies, I had a bad game. I had never done that before. You know I've never acted like that before. That is not in my character. That's not me. So I believed it. Even though, I had broken up with him or whatever, got back together. When he came to pick up Braylon that day, and I walk in the bathroom, and I come back, and you're standing in my room, I already knew some shit was gonna happen. But at that house, it was my bathroom door, and I could exit this way because then my room went like that. But when I walk here, and I see him right there, I see my little boy in the family room playing with his Chuggington toys. And he asked me, "You want to do something?" No. I said, "My period's on. I'll take some head." No. This is a person that is 6'11", and I was tiny back then. I'm thick now. But, sorry, again, I said this before. Laughing, I've learned, is a coping, so I'm okay. But I just keep seeing him playing with his Chuggington toys, and I just keep thinking about this man that is just asking me for something that I don't want to do. But I also remember what he did before. And I'm trying to just tell him, like, when you bring him back, I did say that. I said, when you bring him back.
Who is him?
Braylon, because he was coming to pick Braylon up. So I'm like, when you bring him back. And that wasn't good enough. So he then comes and he closes the door and he walks me over to the bed, and I step backwards because now I'm by my chest because I don't feel like doing this. And I'm not like this. I'm just walking back like I just said no. And he's like, "Man, come on, you know what I'm talking about? Come on, you can do something." And I'm like, "No." And he's pushing you down on your head. And at first you think he's playing, and you know he's not playing. But you try and push him off of you and be like, "Man, stop," so you can just walk away. And he don't let you stop. You push him and he pulls you, and you try and push him again, and he throws you on the ground. And now you're like in front of your dresser and you're crying. And now because you're crying, you can't actually give head now because you're crying. You're too emotional. So you just slam your waist into my face. That's what you do? Over and over and over again? For what? Because you that pissed off that I can't give you head for real? And then you just walk out, pick our son up, leave the house. But I'm lying. I'm lying, y'all.
First off, I apologize for evoking that emotion again. And even with that, I think it's important that these type of situations and actions are serious.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. No matter how small somebody may act or say it is or how big it is, this is a real deal action. So I apologize.
That's why they had me sign that injunction.
Yeah. It's so much that I don't want to. Thank you, because I don't want to forget. And you said something about being silenced. You said something about really the giant, like ant versus an elephant, and you can't be mad at me. I don't. You cannot be mad at me if this really happened. This is just a way to. They know it happened though. But it's bigger than. This is a big deal, but it's bigger than that. It gives a voice to the people who have went through this. It gives them the hope to say it's not right, and I need to speak on it. I don't give a fuck who you are. But is it crazy to say, well, he never treated me like that? Because with Tiffany, she never saw that side of him, ever. She got the calm. She was like, he would talk to me like this and always try and, make sense of everything and never really raised his voice. And who's Tiffany? She's number 2. Okay. And she was always told not to talk to me. They were all told not to talk to me. They were all told that I was the crazy one. And that's how the media put it out there. Like, I had a career. I had job offers. I was supposed to go to Vegas. I was going to work at Treasure Island. They had offered a contract to me 3 times, and he forced me to stay in Florida. And then he let them go with the narrative that I was like this whore. And then all the times that I was getting sued in the news, how it was put out there. And it was like, I'm crazy. And, I know people always talk about, oh, you always stood up for yourself on basketball lives. I try to stand up for myself all the time. But then it always comes across until now like I was bitter. Like I was a gold digger. It just, my own hometown treated me like shit. I couldn't get a job at Disney. They told me conflict of interest. But they let them go. They let him run with it. Then I found out he was part of it. A lot of these blogs, they're on payroll. Look at what they post about me. It's never anything positive. Like even now, with everything that I posted, have they posted it? No, but they'll post somebody else's trauma. Still trying to silence me. I got a motion for contempt. I don't give a fuck about your contempt because I'm in contempt of nothing. And he sent the same thing to Tiffany and she ain't even said shit yet. What you scared of? Your truth coming out? Then bring your ass outside. You have tried to destroy us. You have taken everything away from me. So I don't have shit else to lose. But you definitely not taking my child. You're not gonna change his impression of me. Is there a message that you would like to kind of say to individuals that are going through what you've been through? Speak your peace. And listen to those words. Speak your peace. Whatever you need to say,
to find peace. Speak it. Because again, I got nothing from this. I'm not getting paid. But I feel free. Like I can breathe. I can smile for real. And even though there's still a shitload of people that hate me for whatever reason and blame me for everything that has happened, that's okay. Because at least I have a bunch of ants crawling up that leg of that elephant. We eating away at it. But it's not just me anymore. It's free.
How has your son coped with just almost like the ruin of what could have been?
He hurts. He hurts. Because he's like, why me? You know? And, you know, I used to tell him a story about like a guinea pig. And you know, they say the first kid is the one you grow up with, and then the second one you raise. I was like, you know, he made some mistakes, but I never lied to him though. But as he's gotten older and he's seen these things for himself, he hurts because he feels like he minimizes him because he knows who he really is. And Braylon's never included in anything because Braylon tries to have conversations with him as a man, not on a video game. And it always turns into, you want to get on GTA? No, I want to have a conversation with my dad. Like, I want you to help me, like, with basketball. You know what I mean? Like, he came to, you know, his football game this year. But when he showed up at one last year, Braylon wasn't even playing. And he was so devastated because that's when all the rumors at first started coming out.
About what?
About Dwight and his tendencies.
I don't know what you're saying.
About Kitty.
Okay.
Yeah. And well, actually, I think it was just the accusation at this point. And when he called and he was saying he wanted to come and see Braylon, when I was shocked that, hey, you in town? If you want to see him after all these months, sure.
Right.
And Braylon was like, well, can he stay up there? Meaning like not come into the game. He was like, I just come to him. Right? And so Braylon is, you know, he calls me back and he's like, I'm here. And I said, okay. And we're walking up the thing. And he's standing right at the top of like the hill. Almost like, everybody, I'm here. And Braylon is like, then he starts walking down into the game. It turned into like the police thought it was a fight. They start yelling at me. You're supposed to let us know if he's here. I didn't know the fuck he was coming. This was a last minute thing. He just told me like 10 minutes ago. But then they walk him on to, you know, across the field. And, you know, he sits on a little thing that they sit on for the pole vaulting thing. And he on the phone the whole time. So he done made a whole scene because he still wanted that ego feeling. It wasn't about Braylon because he told you he just wanted to see you and he didn't want all these people around.
But you do understand that nothing about his father is normal.
I understand that, but if your son is telling you he's not comfortable with you coming all the way down like that.
Oh, he just wanted him to stay.
Yeah, he wanted to just come to him because clearly Braylon's not playing.
I see.
He just at the game as a participant. Yeah. Like, not a participant, like as a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
So there's no reason for you to come in.
I understand what you're saying, but now that's where I can kind of empathize knowing that he ain't no regular dude. So
your son is asking you to just stay up there because you're coming to see him.
Yes.
So why not just stay up there and be like, hey, mom, you know, or say, hey, I'm going to take him to Andretti's, or I want to do this, or ask me something.
Yeah. But I'm not trying to sound like I'm not agreeing with the circumstance here. I'm saying.
Now, y'all got to peep everything that's being said. Peep everything. Because it's crazy how that same stuff come back up again. Listen to what I'm saying to y'all. So all the stuff this girl was saying, it don't came back up again. Bro, this is crazy work, bro. Crazy work.
And not even knowing the real story in Atlanta or anywhere, being that size, being who he is, standing in a crowd.
Nobody saw him at the top. The way they go into their games, you have to walk through the gymnasium first, and then come out another door, and then walk. Yeah. Like, once you walk out the gymnasium and around the thing, and then you walk, there's this hill.
Okay.
He didn't have to do all that. He didn't have to come in. Why'd you pay to come in the game when he asked you to wait outside? Because you were coming to see him. He wanted to spend time with his dad.
Now I see.
Yeah.
You spoke about something through this transition, and mentioning that the transition that he was in, and there was still a lot of speculations about who and what the fuck was that, and the kitty. Is that a man or a female?
That's a man.
It's a man.
Have you ever seen Kitty?
The picture.
But you've never met the person. Okay. And even going through what you've been through, this is not even about this particular situation. Are you dating right now?
I'm dating.
Do you want more kids?
I would not be opposed to it. I've always.
I want to say this, y'all, and I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. I feel a way because, and I'm gonna say this, and this is the truth. Hold on, and this is the truth, you guys. I thought Dwight had gotten past all this and was doing a podcast and was doing good, man. You know, I thought he had a good podcast going on. He actually pulled up in this channel, you know what I'm saying, one time. Because I was reviewing his podcast, and I'm like, damn, he head on the right path. He doing something, you know what I'm saying? And then you just hear all this other stuff, man, and it's just like, bro, man, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? At some point in time, everybody's not lying. That's just the feeling you get. You know what I mean? At some point in time, you can't get the benefit of the doubt no more. You know, even if you're doing a good podcast, a lot of the other NBA players is rocking with you. Even though you had those allegations and you was denying them, it's still certain things now that you look back on, man, and you see and you just be like, damn, dog. You know what I'm saying?
But I just wanted it. I wanted it done the right way.
And what's the right way?
Like, through a real secure, compatible, and I mean, like a partnership. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want a partner. I don't want a sponsor.
Do you have a type?
I don't think so.
We all have preferences.
I don't think so. I did say that I was going to elevate myself this year. And I say that because I've always been that person that's like, you know, I'll date anybody as long as they have a nice personality and I'm physically attracted to them. No. I can't do that.
So what can you do?
We both got, I mean, if not, well, man has to make more money than me.
When people hear that, they're going to be like,
I know.
Okay.
But I just know how it feels and how emasculating it can be to a man when his wife makes more. And I'm not saying that's everybody, but in most cases, I've seen that man's masculinity almost diminish because he feels like he's not taking care of home.
Cool. Last question on this. Did you ever feel...
To the person who said, who in the hell is Kitty? You don't want to see Kitty. You do not want to see Kitty. No. That is not something you want to see. I say you to trouble. You don't want to see Kitty.
Ever feel uncomfortable with your son being alone with his dad?
Yeah, especially when he was younger.
And did you do anything?
Yeah, that was when the nanny was molesting him.
What?
Yeah. Yep. It's in the court papers and everything. I got messages. I posted receipts. Yep. And I even posted a video of my son even talking about her and how he didn't like her. He's a little baby. Yep. But even in the email, you know, he liked her. He trusted her. And I had been complaining about her for like years. And then the judge told me if I ever made a claim like that again, that he would absolutely give Dwight 100% custody. And that I need to shut my mouth, that I was a gold digger. It's all in the docket. Yeah. And that's when I cussed out his attorney and I walked out thinking I was going to be held in contempt. And I thought that was going to be my first mugshot. But hey, didn't know it was going to be 2 on the bucket list. Wow. These 2020s are something
That
else.
motherfucking 2020s got motherfuckers seeing real clear.
Right.
Of who the fuck you really are.
Yeah.
You thought, but then thunk and think. How
But
we
to
doing?
answer even a little bit more about how Braylon feels.
Okay.
Because he's older and he can read and he can see and he can listen. And I said it before, listening to understand, not to defend. He realizes who his dad is. And he knows like what to expect of him. So he's realistic.
And just so we're clear, this is his first child. And your first. Now, is there a way that we find a resolve to this situation?
Braylon wants nothing to do with him anymore.
Yeah, but just...
And I've wiped my hands of it because, I mean, not even because I've been scrutinized about why would you keep trying to force a thing? I'm exhausted, especially now by what he's doing. Like, you still trying to silence me when all I said was leave me alone. But you couldn't just do that. We signed a whole agreement to get you to stop paying child support. But I also had 3 other contracts at that time. So I felt like, you know what? If this can make him completely disappear, then fine. But again, I had 3 contracts. But it was $100,000 that was supposed to be from September of 2023 all the way through May of 2026 when he graduates.
For who?
That was supposed to be like for our son.
Like a fund?
No, that was like it's going to be the rest of his child support payments. Like that was it.
Oh.
And no, I didn't agree with it. I thought it was bullshit. Because yes, he was giving 13. He said that. But that whole lump sum he talking about in the beginning, talking about, I've been paying child support since the beginning. No, you weren't, sir. If you were doing that, we wouldn't have had to go to court. That lump sum was back child support. And what did I do? I bought a house. What are you talking about, a studio? I bought a house and I rented a little small old Chinese food restaurant to make a dance studio. That's what I did.
Man, that whole situation is crazy with these people, man. You know, you look at this stuff, man, and it's really sad. You know what I mean? it's really sad, that you see these things going on. And so you hope and pray, man, that, with this situation going on right now, that, they get past, somehow they find a way to get past this. But I don't think I think the police is going, yeah, I think they're going to pull up. You know what I'm saying? I think they're going to pull up, man. That's me personally, you know. But, damn, dog. It's some messed up shit, man. Straight up. It's some messed up stuff, man. Damn, they gonna fuck around like this dude up, man. Let me see something, y'all. Hold on, man. Let me see what they talking about. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. What this shit say? Oh, that nigga going viral right now. God, dog, he going viral, man. People said, I can't feel sorry for any woman who married down low Dwight Howard. Wow. Boy, these people going crazy, man. Wow, bro. Somebody said Dwight Howard he used to live his truth and come out the closet, man. Bro, they going in. They going in, bro. What? Hold on. Let me see something. Let me see. They've been saying stuff about this dude, man. Damn, everybody's talking about this shit on the internet, bro. Yeah, man. They all talking about it, man. That shit done went viral. So, well, we're gonna have to see, man. We'll see how this play out. I'm gonna wait to see what Dwight Howard says. In response, if he say anything, I'm gonna wait to see what he says. Before I give another video on this, because I think it's fair. Unless something else comes up, like something more serious. But this is all over the news right now. This is all over the news right now. I'm looking at every single article. It's all over the news. So he's definitely in the news, man. Y'all let me know what y'all feel, man. Like, share, subscribe. Salute to everybody in the building.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all click those links below. Subscribe to the podcast show. You can donate support to the channel, Cash App, PayPal, or buy that weight loss formula. All the links are below. Peace.